Alright, hello guys, my name is Brandon Martinez. This is going to be a demonstration of my senior project. Now for this I am building a scale house system. A scale house system is used to weigh semi-trucks. All of this is up in my GitHub repository. This is the link up here. And here, let me change this. Float to top. Okay. So with this, I have everything documented, all the features, non-functional features. What I want to show is the physical solution. Now this is the circuit I built. I built a breadboard prototype right here. I have my Arduino Uno with the scale module and the load cell sensor, and it's also the LCD and the potentiometer are on a breadboard. That's one of the prototypes, but one of the better prototypes that I've built, or not prototype, it's the final product, is a 3D printed scale box with all the components implemented inside. Now this is what's used to as a platform that holds the load cell sensor, which is used to measure the resistance. And on the inside, well, this is the LCD screen, and then we have a potentiometer for the backlight. Now all the components are inside, both the Arduino and the Raspberry Pi. So for the LCD screen, I did solder it onto a perf board to make it a more permanent solution and glued the perf board into the box while using the hot glue. And yeah, this is how, so whenever we apply pressure to the sensor, it'll measure the resistance, and the scale module, which is this red one right here, will convert that into a readable value that we can use. Now we're going to go to our application. Now I am using VNC Viewer as a remote access to the application. And whenever we place an object such as this one onto the scale, it'll update the weight. Now this weighs 104 grams. It is calibrated to grams, and one of the bigger problems that I have is the placement. So wherever I place it onto the scale, the resistance will vary. And if I ever move this box, it might change the values as well. So actually, let's leave that here, and we're going to create an order. We're going to type in here. So it's 100 grams. We'll type in 70 grams. Now the front page is the gross weight. So that's the weight of the truck with the material in it. So it's already loaded. And then the tare weight, which is the current screen we're on, is the weight of the truck alone. So we're going to continue, and it'll calculate the difference, and it'll convert it into tons. So this is as if we're using pounds. So for an example, let's say I was 80,000 pounds for the gross, 30,000 for the tare. The net weight would be 50,000, which would be 25 tons. And we're going to use these random values. Well, not necessarily random. These have been typed in before. And then just to fill out the form and continue to complete. Now once the order has been completed, it'll bring us back to the main page with the gross weight, and then we can go to view orders. This is the view orders page. It'll show all of the other orders in a list. So let's create another one. Here, we did that a little too quick. Now this error page is happening because we are loading it too quick. The communication for the two devices is a handshake. So the Raspberry Pi will send a timed request to the Arduino. The Arduino will read that request and respond to it. And then we're going to do 32. Now this is a different object I used. I used my headphones for this. And then just fill it out. Just random values for the meantime. and then view orders. So it will list them down. And one of the features I did add for this is to list them in descending order, so the newest order will be at the top. Now we'll delete this first one. So for the deleting, instead of using a page, I decided to use a modal. It saves a page and a whole function for it, and it makes it look a lot cleaner. And then we can edit this one. And for this, I can't update the order ID. This always stays permanent, but I could update the other values. And these values I can update only the gross and the tare. So it uses those two and recalculates the net and the tons. Here, let's do something smaller. See, now these are recalculated. And another feature I did add was that when all the orders are deleted, it'll tell the user that there are no orders and redirect us to the main page. All right, and the final thing I did add is a limit. So the limit is hard-coded. The value is around 5,000. So when I put 5,000 pressure, or 5,000 grams worth of pressure, and try to create the order, it'll prevent the user from doing so, telling the user that there's too much weight and to start over. All right, so that's my final project. Thank you for watching.